Hey everyone! I thought I'd try something different this week and do some unedited examples. So I'll just be making these examples up on the spot, and I'll say how we can go through them out loud. So let's get into it. How about we could try 4x plus 2 equals 7. So this would be example 1, and we want to solve for x. So how would we do that? Well, we want the term with the x on it all by itself. So what I'd like to do is take this 2 here and move it on over. And when I do that, when I cross this equal sign, I need to negate it. And 7 minus 2, of course, is the number 5. Alright. So we have 4x equals 5. So what I can do now is divide by the 4. And that's actually it. We have that 1x is equal to 5 over 4. Right here. And that's it. So that's one example down. Let's go ahead and try another example. Maybe we have 4, and then in parentheses, x plus 2, and equals 7. So I'm not very creative. This is basically the same example, or is it? Well, let's find out. So what do these parentheses mean? It means that the 4 has to multiply onto the x and the 2. So if we were to do that, we get, let's see, 4x plus 4 times 2 is 8. So this problem is actually different than the above problem. Earlier, what we had was 4x plus 2 equals 7. But this time we have 4x plus 8 equals 7. Anyway, we can solve it the same way. We want the term with the x on it all by itself. So let's move this piece over. And of course we have to negate it. And 7 minus 8, that's a tricky one. Well, if we start at 7 and we go backwards by 8, we would go to 0, but then we'd go to negative 1. So we have 4x equals negative 1. And all we have to do is divide by that 4. Okay, so actually, how about I just move it on over like this. So what we have now is x equals minus 1/4. Alright. So actually I forgot to divide everything by 4 here. So this was 4x divided by 4 is 1x. Then we have 7 minus 8 over 4 is minus 1 over 4. And I made the same mistake up top. We had 4x divided by 4 equals 7 minus 2 divided by 4, which is 5 over 4. And if that seemed a little bit confusing, don't worry, I'll make it a little bit more clear in this next example coming up. Alright. So we can move on down. Right about here is good. Let's do a third example. Yellow is fun. Alright, how about 5x plus 15 equals minus 4. Alright, well, we want to solve for x, so we need the thing, or we need the term with the x on it all by itself. And that's the 5x here. Alright, so let's get that 15 over to the other side. And we're sure to negate it. And what we're looking at now is minus 4 minus 15. So basically minus 19. It's just 4 plus 15, which is 19, but the negative version. Because we started at negative 4, and then we went back even more negative by 15, until we arrived at negative 19. Alright, and if we were to solve for x over here, we would have to get rid of that 5. So we would just divide everything by 5. Alright, but we really only care about this outside stuff. And so you might have seen in my previous video, I just erased all this stuff in the middle because we don't really need it anymore. Alright, so what we're left with is 1x, because 5 over 5 equals 1. So we have 1x equals minus 19 over 5. And it's just that easy. You can write the negative on top, like this. You can write the negative on the bottom if you like. Or a nice way to write it is actually the negative sign right out front. And the point here is the fraction we're looking at, 19 over 5, is negative. And that can be expressed in any of these three ways. If you're feeling really silly, you could do negative 19 over negative 5. Alright, comment below why you think this is true, or maybe why you even think it's false. Take care.